Hey guys, this here is Jacob Palmer, and I want to let you know that there has been some kind of hard structure that's been going on. Um, yeah, just like a lot of chaos that's been going around, a lot of detrimental situations going on. So this is about. Um, just like you are uncovering some kind of change, some kind of adjustment structure for not just you but your person, and trying to get yourselves out of being stuck with a third party. So, no further ado, we are going to do a card reading, and also stick to stick tuned. Maybe some of you might be drawing stick figures, but creating it as like a little bit of like a video or a tune. So yeah, that might be just like resin for some of you, or a very specific few of you. But anyway, just stay tuned. I want to let you know that there's going to be a intuitive side of a part in our life. So it's going to be very like spiritual guidance, kind of a bring out where it's like not only will I be doing card readings in the first half, but it's going to be like just gathering information intuitively, like not only through mind, but it's like the you know clairvoyance, clairaudience, things like that. So it's just basically like gathering the information and letting you know what naturally comes through intuitively. I'm gonna just hear the uh, camera so that it's easier for you guys to see. Um, so anyway, no further ado, let's go ahead and see what this is going to be, particularly card reading style, what it's going to be about for you guys. All right, twin flame connection. Ooh, wow. Some of these cards are coming out from last night. Don't mind the ring. That's ring. The tone, the ringtone. For what's coming out. That's just like what is what's going through at the moment, about like kind of like more of my own card readings that I listen to. So that's just so then I have like what you call it, like I'm giving you guys some card readings, and then I'm also trying to help myself climb up further into my spiritual life, so then I can bring you more deeper content about Aquarius. Uh, Maybe if you guys are other zodiacs like the Sagittarius, Virgo, um, Capricorn, Taurus, things like that. You can also connect in that way if you are of that zodiac. But this live right here, this very specific live is meant for Aquarius. So, very particularly Aquarius, feel free to join a part of this situation. Um, so we have, I know this is off screen at the moment, um, but it's also as well as on screen. So I will tell you about the cards that are out at the moment. Um, there is a couple of cards that are out at the moment. Um, so there's so far um, Death, which doesn't have any clarifiers. Then the Eight of Swords, which has one clarifier, and the Emperor, which also has one clarifier. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know that so far this is looking like a very interesting read. Yeah, very, very interesting read. Um, I gotta tell you, there is something going on with this death, with this, yeah, kind of like renewal partition. Yeah. So I'm not going to place this out, but I will let you know that there's also some kind of um, this is like what the third party is seeing you in, is where it's like they're seeing you in this Ace of Swords, and they're stepping the third party is stepping in this like Five of Cups, and they're kind of just like sitting there on their throne going like, when will Aquarius ever fall in love with me? So about the death, you have this Ten of Pentacles, which is like this is the past energy. There's something about that I want you to recognize, that somebody is trying to implement death on something, where it's like I feel like this third party was very impotent. Oh wow, this is very interesting to have seen. Wow. So your past energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Your current energy is the Ace of Wands, which is basically in resonance of like who you truly are energetically, and just like how strong you are, things like that. And then this is like not strong as in like the strength card strong, but it's like strong as in like um how good are you with your powers, kind of a thing. And I will tell you, this is how strong you are with your powers. You are basically magical in love. That's what's going on, is that people are shocked that you're actually powerful in that way. Like they had no clue that your magic is all about like being handsome or being pretty, or just standing in magnificence in this glowing energy, where it's like um it's basically like the quote unquote what makes you naturally energetically glow rather than physically glowing, where it's like you're just vibrant, you're very aligning in your energy, things like that. About this Eight of Swords, after the Temperance being the past in that, um, I would say this is not like you're leaving the Temperance in the past. It's like the Temperance is technically just like Maybe some of you just needed some kind of realization. Some of you needed some kind of understanding. And this brought you understanding of like gift of like creation with this Nine of Pentacles. And there's just been so many people out there that have tried to snap you away from what you truly are. What gift is it that you bring? Things like that. Yeah, it's I gotta tell you, there's so much detriment out there in the world that is trying to prevent you from doing good stuff, good deeds, things like that. Yeah, yeah, it's like somebody wants to play the fool, but like you have somebody that is your fool, and then there is somebody that is trying to fool the fooler, or how you put it as like somebody being a fool and then someone else being um, kind of like um, fooler than the fool kind of thing, like trying to one up them. So this, yeah, this is giving me like somebody trying to be impotent, trying to become like maleficent towards you. But the temperance is technically coming over to you as like caring about you. And the thing is that judgment, it's gonna have to rain. It's gonna have to rain. This is not the judgment that is up against you or up against your person. This is the type of judgment that is up against a third party. Let's go ahead and get the next two cards for the Emperor after this Knight of Wands. Yeah, that one. And that one. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, which is technically the pointer, kind of like the it's kind of like the this is like this knight here understands your energy and your magic and knows how to interact with it. And I would say they're pretty much like friends with you trying to give judgment to a third party. And that gives you the sensibility sensibility of like being amazing, being gratified, being very very I would say specifically special. Yeah, and it allows you to just grow and glow and become magnificent. So it's like in your Nine of Cups activity, this is where it goes from impartial sun energy to very complete sun energy, where it's just like this is like giving me the energy of like somebody did not want to leave your fucking ass, and now you're the one who is now leaving their fucking ass. So also, that is just for some of you that are either new to it, or maybe some of you that are that have been using this type of a drink, like using it as in like drinking it, and you're familiar with it. It's Zevia, so it's like a stevia infused soda. So it's like instead of sugar, it's stevia. So yeah, if you want to have a Zevia yourself, I just want to compliment that, since I'm having some. This is a very particular one, which is called creamy root beer. It's like an amazing flavor out of the Zevias, for my opinion. So you don't have to go for this specific one, but just letting you guys know that I really enjoy having Zevias in the way to kind of like have a drink with me while maybe doing lives or doing recordings for you guys. So anyway, let's get into the reading. Let's go ahead and see what this death card is about. Can we get... Ooh, yeah. This one... Ooh, wow. Okay. So the death card, it's like you were very magical. You were very amazing. You did all the things that you were supposed to be doing. And somebody had given a very awkward love, where it's like you really liked this person, but the thing is that they basically had that like false statement of like, hey, I actually instead like this person over this way, not you. But the thing is that you knew deep down that they actually like you. They liked yo ass. About this Ten of Pentacles, can you clarify that one? So yeah, this is like the type of person that wants to head towards you in love. It's kind of like this person really does admire you, even though that maybe you have not quite gotten the full gist of them yet. Even though that you feel their full gist, it's like you haven't really heard their full gist quite yet in like physical audience kind of a thing. Like you're hearing it physically rather than spiritually. So if you guys are in the live preview, feel free to jump in, send a comment, send a emoji, like this video if you want, share it. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because I would love to see that. And it allows our community to grow. So that's just a quick message for you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what this Ace of Wands is about. sitting on death. So I gotta say, these three cards were not entirely what's going on, but however, this Knight of Pentacles is what's going on with that. So I gotta tell you that the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like your person is wanting to give you a ring the next time that they see you physically. It's kind of like they are in the stance of like, okay, I've already got the ring. I know what the size they are, and now I got to be ready to give it to Aquarius. That's what they're saying is like they're about to give it to Aquarius. But the thing is that they need to figure out like when the next time they will see Aquarius. Like very specifically you as an Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see what else there is about this Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I gotta tell you that like this person that you're connected with that is your person, they've been kind of just like stuck in hermit mode. But I feel like they're kind of just done with their done with their other choices. And this is like them coming towards you energy, where it's like they're kind of putting their other options to rest while they're coming towards you. It's kind of giving me that energy of like what you call it, the prince who discovered the glass slipper and is trying to then at this point in time figure out where it came from. About this King of Wands being alongside the lovers, can you describe that? Wow. Okay. So there's the Chariot. This is basically your person coming in with the Chariot. And the thing is that they actually pretty much I would say they really needed that feeling of love. They really needed it. Like and they're at the moment where it's just like they could be going up to you and going like, hey, you wanna go to a vacation with each other? Or they might be like, hey, I'm taking a vacation. You want to have me bring you along? Or maybe you might be the one saying it. You might be like, hey, I'm going on vacation. You want to come along? You want to tag along? And this is kind of like they break their emotions of what you call it, break their emotions of stagnantism, where it's like the energy of not changing to the energy of actually changing. So let's go ahead and see what this Eight of Swords is about. This here is the present energy, or one of your other occurring energies, if you might say. So we have the Seven of Wands, which is very interesting. The Nine of Pentacles, which is very interesting because your person actually sees that about you, where it's like they see your Nine of Pentacles, where it's like you're growing very interestingly, and this Four of Wands. So the thing is that the Four of Wands is kind of like that energy of like walking down the wedding aisle, or walking down lovers lane, or something like that, where it's like, you two are both meant for each other. That's what the Four Wands is about. And about this Seven of Wands, it's like they love you, but they're also, as well as kind of like it's kind of like they see you as a leader, and they're like, I gotta protect my leader at all costs. Where it's like I gotta help them strive for a better life with each other. And I feel like this third party didn't understand that. So it's like you're the only one, and with this person that they actually cared about, compared to this third party, where it's like third party's trying to jump out at you and trying to take you and trying to steal you, things like that. But it's like your feelings, your emotions, it's for somebody. It's really for somebody. But the thing is that you have to wait a certain particular time for them to come back around in order to have you express your feelings towards them. About this Temperance, can we get our descriptives about that, for where it's currently at? Can we get descriptives about the Temperance when it comes to the Seven of Swords? Yes. No, not seven. Eight of Swords, maybe? Yeah, Eight of Swords, yeah. I was like, Seven of Swords? That's a little bit different than what's on the picture. Ooh, look at that. Wow. So this is showing up as like your lover has a new understanding about you. This is not the past. This is like maybe within a few days in the past worth of time, where it's like they really like made that explosion of like, oh, so that's what Aquarius is about. Where it's like maybe they've just been fighting you and fighting you and fighting you and fighting you, and they're like, by the time you stepped aside, they were like, it's kind of like you're everything within your heart, within your soul. All that was kind of like being protected, um, while it's like sitting and standing behind you, but this temperance was fighting you due to listening to a third party. They were listening to a third party, and now at this point in time, when they saw the glow of energy behind you, when they saw the energy that is of you, then they realized of like, oh, so that's what Aquarius is? That's the energy that Aquarius is? It's kind of like they see the glow and they start to have like sparkly eyes. Their eyes are like, wow, that's Aquarius. And with that being said, let's go ahead and see what comes alongside the Hanged Man when it comes to the temperance for you, Aquarius. Ooh, wow. Yeah, so I would say they know for a fact that you are strict, but you also have bled through to the temperance that you're also soft, that you're also caring, that you're also there for people, you know? Like you are very specifically and specially for the world is like you're basically a spiritual therapist, you know? You're there helping people out, going like, okay, how are we going to help you change this issue of yours? And or maybe you might be like, maybe you see somebody like drowning in the water, and you're like, but like the thing is that the water is like an empty tank, but they just like are stuck in the thought of being drowned. But you're like telling them to like wake up. You're not in water. This is an empty tank. You can move whenever and wherever you want. And they're like, they wake up and they're like, what? What? I was in this empty tank this entire time? No wonder. And it's kind of like they snap out of an illusion that a third party told them. Yeah. I gotta say, somebody was influencing your person. Somebody was influencing your person to walk away from you. Guess what? It may have looked like you walked away from your person, but guess what? You were smart enough to break the chain that the devil had about you. You were like, you were kind of like looking at the devil going like, you say that you're smart, right? So it's like you basically like break this massive chain that is encompassing your entire body, and you're like that chain was not enough to hold me. And you're like, no chain can hold an Aquarius. No chain can hold an Aquarius. So you got to tell this devil that they are not meant for you at all. Let's go ahead and see what this Nine of Pentacles is about. Can you describe the Nine of Pentacles in this deck, please? Ooh. So you have pretty much somebody that really loved you. And it is this Temperance. It really is the Temperance. It's kind of like at this very point in time, they're saying aloud, going like, you know what? Maybe I am a fool for Aquarius. Oh. they're singing a very very interesting song. I would say like some of you might either be into geez, what's his name? What was his name? Well, some of you might be listening to some YouTube and interested in them, but also this is a very particular group that I'm trying to mention. It's the group that did it was like when some it was like when someone cares or when somebody cares. I think that's what it was called. Let me search it up real quick so now I can help you guys. Let's see. What was it? Oh, another song would be "If Today Was Your Last Day." Let's see, what was it? Nickelback. There we go. So basically, this group, they sang a lot of like love songs or just like, you know, being together songs kind of a thing, where it's like people are gathering together, becoming one within, things like that. And you know, I feel like this person is singing through that group to tell you that they love you. But the thing is that this third party is trying to copycat whatever your person does. And also, as well as copycat what you do in front of them to show to your person. They're kind of like trying to describe themselves as a mirror. It's like it's giving me that like, oh, you love this person over here, and fine, I'll be your mirror to them. And then they go over to your person. They're like, you love an Aquarius. Okay, I'll be your mirror to them. But the thing is that you and your person are way better than this third party. Way better than this third party. You and your person are like, I see what you're doing, and it is not positive. And you're saying that entire phrase to this third party. And this third party is like, I don't think I'm that person. when clear enough, this third party is actually that person. Like, they're actually trying to hide every single inch of crime that they do. They're like, they do the crime and they're like, I gotta hide this. I gotta hide it. I don't want anybody seeing it. You know, there are some zodiacs out there that are, when it comes to crime, they are very notorious for crime. So about this judgment, the Three of Cups, basically the third party or the Three of Cups is like, this is like your person maybe bringing either one or two people additional into the situation, and these two other people are like, or this other person in this connection, they're like, ooh, Aquarius is hot. Look at him. Or Aquarius is hot. Look at her. My, look at Aquarius. And it's like they're submining about their loves. You know, they're submining about what their true twin flames are. But your person knows exactly who their twin flame is, and that's secretly you. That's secretly you. It's kind of like, oh, you know what? This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to test other people around you guys, trying to see if they are going to be like falling head over heels about you, or if they're going to ignore you. The thing is that when they see that shit from third party people, when they see that shit from other people, they're like, they get turned off by that, or they get very agitated by that, and they're just like, they turn to these other people and they're like, you should not be doing this. So it's kind of like, maybe your person might be a little bit valorant in a very particular way. They are considered as the huntress or hunter. But the thing is that this hunter or huntress gets astonished by just how much you glow, how much you shine, how much you you grow and own abundance and have special wonders in your life, things like that. Let's go ahead and see what this emperor is about. Let me see what the emperor is about, please. Ooh. So your person actually is really, really wanting the 10 of Cups with you. And it's like the 10 of Cups is being viewed to your person, and they're like, they're shaking. They're like, I gotta have this with my person, Aquarius. Like it's like, I gotta have this with my person, comma, Aquarius. Rather than like, I gotta have it with my person, Aquarius, where it's just like it runs all the way through without a comma, without exclamation points, without anything like that, except with after what they say is like they come through and they're like um, they see you not only standing in this Queen of Swords, but they also see you standing in the Queen of Wands, and they're like, it's like they jolt in expressive feelings that is just like it takes their it takes like a pause for a few moments in their heart, and they're like, oh, that's my person. That's my Aquarius kind of thing, where it's like they just get stuck immediately. So about this Knight of Wands, yeah. Oh, wow. Your person really wants to come in, uh, shine like shine like a beautiful lover to you, and you and your person are going to fall in love. You you both are going to fall in love. And about this strength, somebody's gonna be a little bit yeah. They're going to try their very best to reverse the justice that has been pushed upon them. It's like, oh, you're going to take me to court? Then I'll take you to court. Oh, you're gonna throw me in jail? Then fine. How about I take you to jail with me? It's like that that if I die, you die with me, kind of a thing. Yeah, yeah. It's like if I die, you die with me, kind of a thing. And you're like, I'm not doing, I'm not doing a single freaking thing that you are telling me. And this third party is like, oh, yes, you are. And about this Nine of Cups, the Sun, what comes out about that? Ooh, wow. That was a very interesting flop. Yeah. Wow. Wow. You got the Emperor up on top. You got the Emperor and Empress that are side by side with each other. Look at motherfucking that. Wow. Somebody's gonna be a little bit upset when they hear that. They're gonna be upset hearing something that is truly a truth. It's like you basically just like go up to this third party and you're like, I do not love you. that's yeah. Yeah, you're like, I do not love you, third party. I love my twin flame. But here's the thing, you got to be very careful about how you state that, because this third party tried to dive in, trying to implement twin flame on you, trying to implement that you were their twin flame. See? They were trying to implement you as their twin flame. Like they were like at the very very beginning of um maybe a temporary friendship with this third party. You were like hey, just want to have some kind of drink? You want to have you want to have some kind of party? And they're like, ooh, Aquarius, that's so amazing. I want to do that. And the thing is that your person is actually going to be expressing their feelings to you. While, yeah, it's basically like you're kind of like looking at this third party going like, I don't want anything to do with you. And the point that happens, the third party is like, fine. And they walk out. And the point that they walk out, they're like, you know what? I'm going to go talk to Aquarius' person about this. That is the moment when you need to, if you are still in the open to call, if you're still in the open to text message your person about anything, tell your person that this third party is on their way to tell a lie. The third party is going to be lying. They will lie to get you off of your person's kindred life. So you gotta tell your person that when you say that you're not into third party, the third party will be then rushing over towards your person, knowing that you had stated some kind of truth. But the thing is that the third party is going to twist it into a lie. They're going to twist it into a lie. That's how interesting the narcissists tend to get. And I said it. I said it. There are people out there that are sincere narcissists. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards from the Moon and Stars Tarot as like a general message for you. I have general message. General message for Aquarius. Wow. Okay. You got some heavy general message. Oh, looks like my phone just flipped over. So in this communication, there will be some support. Yeah. I highly suggest you to just not give this third party knowledge about you or your person, because they're going to twist it in any which way that they can think of. And you have the better vision, you have the better knowledge, you have the better understanding, and your person is very loyal to you. But the thing is that when this third party flips the script, tries to make it look like as if you're the bad guy or you're the bad person, then your person is going to think like, oh, Aquarius doesn't want loyalty for me, then fine, I'll walk out myself. And that basically is going to devastate what you go through. There is some kind of prospectful planning going on that will be in progress, which you are going to be surprised about. Something that not only is for your project, but also something that this third party is trying to implement on you, and also something that your person is trying to, come to you clearly with. Ooh, yeah. So I feel like there was a little bit of some grief between you and your person, but they will actually instead have romance about you. Where it's like, you're going from like, you know, kind of shorthand romance to like actual romance. There's going to be a lot of movement between a Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, about something, and that there's going to be a little bit of some judgment about this decisive energy between you and your lover, and that it's just going to, yeah, it's gonna force some kind of balance to become imbalanced. But the thing is that you have to stay clear from telling this third party a very deep truth, because if you tell this person, this third party, a deep truth, they will twist it. No matter what you give them, they will twist it. They will tell you that you're not worth it, and they will tell your person that you are not worth it. And better off, this devil, this devil wants to become a Hierophant in this situation. They want to be known as the Hierophant, while they're forcing you to basically just like, shift into the Nine of Swords. It's kind of like, oh, you're gonna turn your person into this Nine of Swords. Then fine. How about you step in the Nine of Swords, and your person steps out of Nine of Swords? That's what this third party is trying to conquer. Is like, they're like, hey, I don't want you to be showing this Nine of Swords to somebody. I want you to be in this Nine of Swords. And the thing is that you just got to step away from that type of energy. You got to step away from somebody that is going to turn the script, turn this entire developmental phase, this energy of this situation, to go from like very beneficial into your better achievements to like a stance of like stepping into this like endless hurt, in the stance of like being stuck and broken and not doing much, and just like this third party wants you to be in the stance of like not caring when you naturally care. You care. That's what specialty you are, is that you're a therapist, and therapists care. Therapists care. That's how special you are. So, yeah. For those of you that are still in this live, feel free to comment, because we are at the end of this live. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to see you guys listen into more content. Be able to share it to other people, to give the content to those of you that you feel like would resonate with this a lot. And as well as feel free to, if you are still in this live, send some hearts, send some emojis, things like that. And I would love so to see it. Anyway, take care, love and lights, and I will see you next time. Peace.